This video is going to look at using online storage in Glow, specifically OneDrive. You might be able to access OneDrive outside of Glow, but they work very similarly. And the main thing to note here is that your files will save into OneDrive just like you would have done on your computer before, but the advantage here is that they are saved on the Glow platform, so you're able to access them from anywhere. So if you're working in a different setting, you're working from home, so it's not stuck to the computer. No memory sticks involved, so that's an advantage as well. The real advantage to using OneDrive to create files rather than just to store them is it gets you in that habit of using one app. So instead of going to Word to create Word files and going to PowerPoint to create PowerPoint files, you can do all of that from OneDrive. To find OneDrive, I've added it to my Launchpad in Glow. There's a video at the start of this series that talks about adding apps using the app library, but I have it here in my Launchpad, so I'm going to go ahead and open OneDrive. The landing page here is it will show the home page, and it's going to show just the most recent files that I have used. If you select my files on the left hand side, it will bring you into a perhaps more traditional view. So it starts off with folders at the top and then just loose files here at the bottom. What I'm going to do first is create a folder, and then I'm going to create my files in that folder. That's just good practice. You can also use the search bar at the top to find, just to search through the files you have. So again, make sure when we're creating files that we're selecting a relevant and meaningful name. So if you can't find it in your folders, you can use search and you will be able to find it. At the top of my OneDrive page here, worth pointing out, I do have an upload option here, and I can upload individual files one at a time, or even a whole folder full of files. So you might have your old pen drive plugged into your computer, and you can take a whole folder from that pen drive at a time and put it here. But I'm going to start with the new button, and the first one, as I said, you see the options here, but I'm going to start with a new folder. So just going to call that demo. And you can see it's created me a new folder here called demo. And when I select that, I've got the option to create files straight into that folder. So again, getting to know one app, be more familiar with that, more confident with that. All of your files you can create from this one space. Go ahead and create a Word document. Now, it's always good practice when you create your documents to go up to the name just beside the Word logo here, and if I call that demo 1, and you can see here it's automatically saving that into my OneDrive. So if I close that file, and you'll see here my Word document is already here. If I need to change that at all, I can select it and have the option up at the top here to rename. And I can rename the file inside this folder. So this is hopefully a useful starting point to access OneDrive, to create a folder in OneDrive, and to create a file in OneDrive. Hope that's useful.